Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Courage can spark desire in women. Courage can spark desire. And that's more like a personality trait. Yeah, I know I talk about the body game. And I talk about the physicality. I add style with it. People who really follow me and get my own demand stuff know I put a heavy emphasis on that. But it's never 100%. You still gotta have certain personality traits, certain character traits that will turn women on. Not lines, let me be clear about that, but certain personality traits, certain just inner traits, masculine traits, and courage is one of them. Because what does courage mean? It means you have the ability, not so much to suppress fear. You might have fear, but you'll go do it anyway. You got the ability to fight that battle if it needs to be fought. You that person, if a woman, you living with a woman, married or a serious relationship, or shoot, even just spending the night. You up in the bedroom and something, and first of all, you sleeping closest to the door. That's first and foremost. You sleeping closest to the door because it's protection. But you hear that sound, she don't have to ask you anything. You already up. In fact, you might go check on that sound and she don't even wake up. That's courage. Courage is facing whatever danger that you have to face, especially when it's in protection of loved ones. And that will spark a desire, even if you're not doing it for the woman's sake. If she sees that you have courage, you have balls to stand up, that sparks something. It's sometimes even approaching some women, because some women have said to me, especially some very attractive ones, a lot of guys act like they're afraid to approach them or something. Sometimes just having the balls just to simply walk up to a woman like, hey, how you doing? That's something. That's courage. Because let's be real in that instance, when someone doesn't want to do that, they do so out of a place of fear. They don't have the courage just to approach, or the courage to say what they got to say. Or, when they out, the courage to stand up to somebody getting in their face. That's courage right there. And I'd say there's some fear. Fear is normal. Fear is there. It's when you allow that fear to control you, there's a problem. Someone with courage will have that fear and still go on and do what has to be done. It will still face whoever they have to face, will still take an action, will be the one, instead of running from the fire in a building, will run into that fire just to save somebody. That's courage. That sparks something in a woman. See, understand something. That goes down to the natural blueprint of how men and women really interact. Women are not the warriors. Yeah, I know there's been warrior women throughout history, but that's only been a small percentage. See, understand something. When a woman, first of all, the main reason she's even attracted to a man is she wants his seed. But then once she has that seed, she ain't in a position where she's going to be running around fighting or anything like that. She wants that man who's going to protect her. That's on a subliminal level, a primal level. So when she sees that man who is just naturally protective and everything, boom. That's the reason why some women might deal with a true thug. And I notice I say a true thug, not somebody faking, but a true thug, somebody, or a true fighter. That's why you get some men, they might not look like all that. You know what? A lot of guys think it's just the facial features, but you might have a man, he might not have those model facial features or that alpha showpiece physique, but he got courage, he got heart. And I've seen a lot of women, they'll deal with that guy. Like he's that man, he's going to look another man in the eye and say what he got to say. He's not going to hide behind something. He's going to confront what he has to confront. He's going to be naturally protective of the woman. That's courage. Because the woman's nature is not to be that. The man's nature is to be the warrior, the soldiers, not the woman's nature. And like I said, yeah, we got women soldiers out there, and some might even get involved. Well, I'm not even sure about the combat piece, but, and that's been throughout history. But if we're going to go overall, no. So that man who has that courage, that says to the woman, oh, This is the man who will protect me. This is the man who will protect the children. You know? And she ain't even saying that consciously. She feels it. Like a man with courage, a woman can feel that energy. And it sparks a desire in her because she wants it on a level. You know? That's a pillar of the house of the man is the warrior. And one thing about it is the warrior might not pop up in a man until it's absolutely necessary. I remember a young man said to me, well, I don't really have that warrior developed. And I told him some stuff on how to develop it, but what I should have said to him is, well, many guys who got that in them, you won't see it until it's some danger. Yeah, until it's a situation where it has to pop up, right? But that can spark something. Like I've seen women go crazy over a guy who might seem quiet, but then if somebody get in his face, he's ready to fight. And then the woman feeling something. That's actually changed women's minds about some guy. They might look at him and first say, oh, he a nerd, or he don't look that good. And then boom. I mean, indeed, that's why you do see, sometimes you'll see a really attractive woman with a rough looking dude. A dude who ain't looking like a fashion model, maybe not had that physique, but he that type. He that type will go to another man's jaw in defense of his woman. Because that sparked something. He did something, he sparked it. And it's something you can't fake. That's the thing. You can try to fake it, they ain't going to feel it because you can feel it. Like even another man can feel that one guy. It could be a bully. Bullies might feel it. They'll pick with everybody, then they come across that one guy like, yeah, bring it on, motherfucker. And they'll back off. So that's that thing you can feel. But see, that sparks something because like I said, it goes down to the primal nature of a woman. And that's a very important thing. See, a lot of guys have to realize something just overall about women. The biggest thing that drives them to find something attractive in a man is a primal thing. Now, I talk about the body game and the physicality. That's very primal. But certain traits are primal too. That protective instinct is very primal. Like when women say they felt safe with a man, it's not because he got money and he can pay the bills. That's not security. A lot of guys mistakenly think that's security. The security women feel is that this guy can do something. That's why some women will get with a stocky man because they feel like he can protect them. Like when you see sometimes a petite woman with a big stocky man, that's because she feels safe in his presence. He envelops her when he can hug her and she feels safe. She feel like he can handle any danger. Because that's a big thing with women. That's a big thing. Because, just going through this world, most women, 99.9% of women are not physically stronger than a man. Yes, you do have that exception here and there, but most aren't. So when they're with a man, they want that man who they feel can protect them, who's physically stronger. And the more he gives that off, boom. And the primary he gives that off is just having courage. Just having courage, just facing stuff and facing it on a true way. Not faking and yelling and everything. That's not courage. Most people can see through that anyway. But it could be that quiet person that looks a person in the eye with steel in their eyes, who holds his head up, his posture. Everything is saying, hey, if necessary, he's ready to throw down for those he loves and protects. And that can spark something. Women just see it. Like I said, now, yeah, if he physically look good, shoot, that's even better. But a lot of times you get some guys who don't have all that, but the woman knows this dude will lay out a body for her if necessary to protect her. So that sparks something deep in a woman. Remember, see, like I said, a lot of people focus on the superficial stuff, but women need to see that inner stuff. Then they need to feel it, not see it, but feel that inner thing from a particular man. So that's all I got for today, y'all. Peace and blessings.